the colors. Summer
Hi. It has been a while. Where do I start? Shall I tell you where I've been, where I am, or where I'm going? I don't even know which part of the vlog this video is going to fit. But nevertheless, I'm just going to relay where I've been. So it is Friday. We've survived the first week of the summer holidays. Only just. We have had a really, really lovely week. Paul's worked away in Ireland this week, so me and my friend have actually come up to Tenby to my auntie and uncle's caravan in Lidstep, and we just thought it would be easier to parent together. So we've added 2 extra kids, 1 extra parent, and it has been easier. It's been lovely. It's been very, very busy, and we both said we're exhausted because it's been constant. It's been like up and out, and I'm just not used to it. You know, I'm used to like being in my pajamas until 10, 11 o'clock and just having slow mornings. But yes, so we've done that. We've done some lovely activities. We have done, what did we do first? Oh, all of my nails are off now, guys, bar the thumb. What did we do first? I don't even know, so I'm just going to relay what we done. Paint a pot. Where is my pot actually, to show you? Because I do need to finish it off, because it's not, I can't find it. Yeah, but it's not finished, so I need to finish it off. I actually did something autumnal, and it was a bit like messy, the pumpkin, but then I have to tell myself the pumpkins are supposed to be messy. So we did that. We've done sand creation, slime making, spy detectives, swimming. We've done the kids disco. We've done the arcade about 4,073 million times. We've had breakfast, we've had dinner out, we've been to Wiseman's Bridge, which is lovely. For anyone that doesn't know, you'd have to Google Wiseman's Bridge. It's beautiful. It's right on the corner of the coast, and there's a lovely walk, and there's like a forest walk which we did with the prams. I feel like I may have to like slow this part of the video down, because it's been 2.5 minutes and I've just talked really fast like this, and we've done this, we've done that. And I think when I watch this back, it's going to be an example of why I am slowing down my life, because it's chaos living at this pace and talking this fast, and it's too much. So we've been to the park on the site as well. One lunchtime we did actually sit on the corner of like a cove on the grass, and I actually bought, well, we all bought a sketch pad in Tenby. This is actually my second one, because the first one I bought was from a artist. His name is Guy Manning. We had a lovely, we were talking to him for about half an hour in his workshop, in his studio. Yeah, it'll be a studio in Tenby. I brought all his paintings, and we're originally from the same town or council area, and we all bought some sketchbooks off him, but they were proper quality sketchbooks, and I'm really, really, really new to painting, not even painting, Leisha, sketching. So I was like, oh, I don't want to use my proper sketch pad a minute while I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm keeping that one for my best, and this is my practice one. There's Dawson's sketch. Dawson has done a sketch. So this one's actually just from Poundland. So I went home, and my friend who I've been up here with, you'll either have seen or see some footage of her sketching, and she's literally got the sketchbook, so she's gone straight to her professional one, because she is fantastic. So she's like this, she's got her pencil and she's not even looking at the paper, and she's just like drawing, and then bang, that is what you see. It's incredible. And she said to me to start off, just sit down and draw something. She said, I used to draw people's like bags on the train on the way to work, and people's like coffee mugs and things. And she said at one point she used to draw like door hinges, and I can only imagine they were just spectacular. Like the detail would have been phenomenal. So I took a page out of her book and I tried. Okay, I'm trying. So up until this pencil touched this paper, I could give you maybe a stick man, polka dots, not even a straight line. So this is not going to be any scratch of artwork, but it is a start. So I sat there and I saw a pot of Pringles, and I drew, look at it, I drew the Pringles. It's actually taken me a lot to show you this because I have been dreadful at drawing. Then I wanted to draw a flower, and as I started drawing one flower, I was like, that looks terrible. So I done a line somewhere else, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I can see a different dimension. And I was saying to my friend, like, this is not what I planned. And she said, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. So then we have this. I don't really know what this is. It was supposed to be the edge of a cliff, but it looks more like a leaf, like a corner of a leaf, or like a hat. I don't really know. But this is what I started with. And then I just made this up. It reminds me a little bit of, not Coppet Hall, what's the one where they filmed Harry Potter? Freshwater, I think. A little bit of that. I don't know what this is. It's like a hat, maybe. I decided to plop a tree here. It should probably be a bit smaller, but this is where we went. The next one is when we were sat in the cove and I tried to draw this. So this is the stone that I saw in front of me. This was the sea. I made this bird up. This was like the cliffs in the distance. Now I don't really know what this is, guys. Don't even know what that is. Let's just pretend it's cuts in the cliffs. But I really want to try and do like 3D things. So I was trying to like, can you see I was trying to create this, and then I've got like a little line here to, yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's some sort of animal. They are just like polka dots with scruffy legs. This is like a row of trees that wasn't there, but I put them there. Then Dawson wanted to draw something. Then I started drawing a leaf. I just give up on that. And then, oh, sorry, another decay piece. And then I wanted to draw a pumpkin. Now, I'm very aware that it is 24th, 5th of July, but the weather is a little bit at the moment, and it's making me really excited for just slow, cozy vibes. And I love spring, I love summer, I love autumn, and I love winter, but I have a preference with autumn. I just love the feeling. So I drew a pumpkin. And I am actually really, really chuffed with this. It's the first pumpkin I've ever driven in my life. Driven? Oh, guys. I need to wrap this video up. I've got a 2-hour drive home. This is the first pumpkin I've ever drawn, but I'm actually really impressed. Like, I think it's pretty good. And then I started with, I want to do like a fence, like a fence poking out here, and there's the like upright pillar. It's kind of 3D supposed to be, but that was just a scribble in the start. So there's the start of my wanting to learn to sketch. I'm almost at the end of Suzanne Snow's Finding Home in Hartfell. I've literally got this much left, so I'm hoping to do that by the end of the week. By the end of the weekend actually, because I've just dropped the kids off to my mother and father in their caravan, which is like a few campsites away from ours where we've been, and we're gonna have a weekend of chill. But I have just driven past this. It's called Four Seasons Kitchen and Delicatessen Farm Shop and Florist. So I'm gonna go and have a look. Maybe they've got like fresh milkshake or something, I don't know. I am not going to buy a flower. Alicia, you are not buying a flower. Even though I've got plenty of room on the back seat for like a hydrangea. No, she's not buying flowers. But I'm going to have a look what they got, and I thought, stop here, have a little catch up, and I can take you in as well. So let's go and have a look.
Lonesome dove folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Parenthood by the sea was somehow different, slower, softer. The smell of salt and crisp fresh air drifting together with the sound of their voices made time slow down a little bit more.
I'll go down there. Take you down the rocks?
Their imagination flowing with the waves and their laughter against the overhead seagulls. It wasn't about big adventures. It was about moments. Small ones that somehow became our everything. We didn't just pass the time, we built memories, one grain of sand at a time. The kind you carry with you long after the sun goes down. Of course, one day they'll be grown up, the days will feel longer and the house will be quieter. But for now, when the day is done and I navigate the obstacle course to tuck them both into bed, I am reminded all that matters is that we are together.
Is this the hair cutting shop?
Yes. Where's the brush? Nice.
Wow.
That's why I put the towel there. I knew he was going to drip. Dripped onto the towel. Nice. Yes. Should we cut it in a minute? Pretend. These are the bubbles. Oh, and that's fun. I need this one as well. Do you want a sun? Do you want a sun? Oh yeah. I can do a bubble thing now.
Thank you.
I need a brush, okay, Mum?
Okay.
Don't need it yet. I don't need it yet. Shall I do a little bit of spray? No, I need to do it because I need to do it because is that wet? Oh.
It's fine. Don't panic. It's just water.
Excuse me, towel, come in. Towel, I need to go on you.
Wow, this is a beautiful salon.
I know. I need water on it, please.
Okay.